Today's going to be a very cold day. It's not supposed to get out of the 40s today. We're supposed to have 15 and 20 mile an hour winds all day. Best thing about today is we only have 9 lawns to do, and we're using a Toro Timemaster, and we're doing everything out of the truck today. So let's get the truck loaded up and let's get started. So we got 2 yards done. We did one in Alpena because it was next to the lake and it was push mowed and it was cold, really cold. And then we headed out of town. And we got 30 miles away from town and it's still not 50 degrees.
It's really windy. 25 mile an hour wind gust today.
And it's going to be in the 50s all next week again too. We're not getting to 60 again. So in the past 7 months, we've had 3 days at 60 or above. That's a lot of days with cold weather. So and then I was wrong on the model lawns. I thought we had 9 to do today. We got 10 to do today, which no big deal. It didn't take nothing. So we'll have a pretty easy day for us, mostly driving. It takes longer to drive to these places than it does to mow them, so that's what's kind of nice about today, the Toro Timemaster. It's just easy mowing day. Okay, a couple more of these small outbuildings done, and we're staying just ahead of the rain. I'm getting sprinkled on a little bit every single one, but it's okay as long as I'm not getting downpoured on them. But, the grass is starting to get long around some of these, and it's a good thing we're on these this week. Yes, these are every other weeks, these ones that we're doing out and about here, because that's just what the contract is, or that's how it works out. So there's been questions about how many yards we're doing a week, and since the beginning of the season I said I was going to downsize our area, which we've downsized a long ways, and we're averaging about 50 yards a week. That's about where we're at. So after this next week, we'll have all these our customers spread out because we moved them different days, and we should be done by 3 o'clock every single day, and that's where we want to be. Because we've been doing this for so long, working so hard, it's time to slow down and start enjoying ourselves a little bit. Because no more of these 18-hour days anymore. It's time to stop. I've been doing this 18-hour days forever. And it's going to be a tough change, trying to slow down like this. It's getting real tough right now. Because getting these phone calls every single day, and I keep saying no because I said we were not taking any more on. And that's the hardest thing for me to do, is tell people no, because we have room for them. I just don't want to take up more of our time. Okay, we're next to Lake Huron again, and boy is it cold. 45 degrees and 15-mile-an-hour winds. It just got done raining here, so luckily we didn't have to cut grass in the rain to make it even colder. But eventually it will warm up sometime June or July, and we'll be fine. And because the temperature is so cold out, grass is still not growing very fast. Because this grass should be a lot taller than it is right now.
Good afternoon.
It's cold out. 43 degrees. I know I'm going on and on about how cold it is, but it's 43 degrees out with 15 and 20-mile-an-hour winds.
So this is what my predictions are. We're going to be frozen in our Carhartt coats, in our hoodies, in our mittens. And then when it decides to get warm, it's going to be so hot, we're not going to be able to handle the hot.
And the humidity.
Yes.
Because that's what's going to happen. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it'll just stay cold all summer. I don't know. Just wanted to give you an update on that new mower too. There's been a lot of, well, not a lot, but a few people asking questions where it's at. Dealership still does not have the clamshell bagging system all set up for it, and I have not written out a check for it yet either. So as soon as they get the clamshell bagger in and mounted on that mower, I will be writing a check out for it. But we're hanging on to our money as long as we possibly can because we don't know how our summer's going to go because of the way the weather is right now. So it's a mower that we're going to replace, or we have to replace the Skag with, and we're going to hang on to that Skag through the rest of the summer and see how that new mower works. And some of you know which mower it is already because you follow us on Instagram, but the other ones that don't follow us on Instagram, hopefully this week you'll be seeing it. was our last yard for the day. It's a good thing because it's starting to rain a little bit harder, and it's still, well, it warmed up to 45 degrees. That's about it. That's all it's going to hit all day long. 45 degrees, 15 to 20 mile an hour winds and rain. I don't care to be working in it.
Yeah, 45 with a feel like of 38.
Yeah,
West, east, west winds, 10 mile an hour, 25 mile wind gust. That's cold.
Yeah. So, our day is done, which it's a good thing. And I will keep doing these little yards like this because we just do it in, well, we spent 3 hours doing this.
Yeah, it just gives us a little ride, go see the world around us.
And in these 3 hours, we make more money in 3 hours on doing this today than we do on some days for the whole day. So that's why I'm going to keep doing these. And it's, you know, it's kind of a pain in the butt, but I make good money at it. So I'm never going to give this up until I don't get the contract anymore.
Well, we don't have to use the trailer neither.
No.
We just load everything up in the truck.
Yes.
Away we go.
Yeah, it's a lot of traveling, but gives us a day of just a relaxing day. Just drive around, look at everything. So that's pretty much going to be the end of our video for today. So I thank you for watching and subscribing. When you check out the links in the description box below, it'd be greatly appreciated.
Have a good evening and a great weekend, and see you at the next yard. Goodbye.